It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 26th of February. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather will be unseasonably warm today. Mostly dry through the weekend, maybe a few sprinkles tomorrow. The next meaningful rain event toward the middle of next week. Maybe some strong storms, maybe severe. All the new data is in. Let's begin with the current upper air look early this morning. And we have a northwest flow aloft here across the region and a very dry air mass in place. And much of the country fairly quiet this morning. Got a few scattered showers well to the north. Some of the colder pockets are in the 30s over North Alabama. The cold spot is Gadsden at 34, Jasper 36, but most of the major reporting stations are in the 40s, and we're expecting highs way up in the 70s today. And we wonder if somebody may be touching 80 this afternoon, especially over South Alabama. That's a sign of the times. There's the watch warning map this morning. We have a dense fog advisory for South Louisiana and some of the adjacent states. But other than that, it's very quiet across the country this morning. No severe thunderstorms are expected through tonight. There is a chance of some thunder north of Alabama. Tomorrow with a surface front, maybe some thunder to the northeast of here, but again, nothing severe. And on day 3, which is Friday, maybe some thunderstorms way out west around Los Angeles and San Diego, but again, nothing severe. However, on day 7, which is Tuesday of next week, we have a risk of severe storms defined for much of Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, and eastern Texas. And, of course, that system will ultimately affect Alabama Wednesday. The question is, could we see severe storms? Well, it's possible, but again, being a week out, uncertainty is still there. We'll take a look at modeling here in just a second. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week, and the numbers are coming up. Amounts will be generally 1 to 1.5 inches for the northern third of the state, about a half inch for Montgomery and Mobile, about a quarter inch for Dothan. And that's going to be with our system coming in here Tuesday night into Wednesday of next week. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid today at 3. A little shortwave well to the north of here, but around here it's a zonal flow and a really nice day and a warm day for February. Again, the highs mid to upper 70s today, and there might be some spot hitting 80. How about that? So tomorrow, a surface front will be coming through. Limited moisture, weak dynamics, not much rain at all. Many spots will probably not see a drop, but there could be a few isolated showers. A mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures come down about 10 degrees. We're expecting highs in the mid-60s tomorrow. That's still not bad. So Friday looks good. The colder pockets will be in the 30s. Most spots will see low 40s to start the day. The high Friday will be in the mid to upper 60s, low 70s for South Alabama. What about the weekend? Saturday looks good. We start the day in the 40s. The high will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. We do note a dry front will be coming through here Saturday night, so Sunday will be about 10 degrees cooler. The latest guidance coming in with highs in the 50s now for the northern half of the state, 60s for South Alabama. And Sunday morning, we might see a few of the colder pockets near the freezing mark, lows in the mid to upper 30s for most. Monday, a little feature passing north of the state. This is suggesting a chance of showers over Tennessee and Kentucky. And then on Tuesday, our system begins to get its act together, and the GFS beginning to come into agreement with the European, which is typically what happens at this range. We have a deep surface low near Kansas City. And south and east of that, we have a chance of strong to severe storms. And then a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 5th of March, here comes a pretty dynamic trough. The GFS depicting a surface low near Jackson, Mississippi, with a rain event. However, the European Wednesday shows a different look. Instead of a surface low at Jackson, Mississippi, it has the surface low near St. Louis, under 1,000 millibars, very deep, 990 millibars, with obviously the chance of strong, maybe severe storms. That's a pretty classic severe weather look for Alabama. Now, this is 6 a.m. Wednesday. And the European hints that this will be coming through during the early morning hours at a time when the air will be fairly stable. But having said that, it still shows a surge of unstable air coming up into the deep south. So again, this is probably going to be the correct solution. Again, this will set the stage for a chance of severe storms during the day Tuesday into Tuesday night, a little west of here, and then shifting into Alabama after midnight Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And it could be a setup for both heavy rain and strong to severe storms. And obviously, that's the synoptic setup. We won't know the mesoscale setup, the small-scale setup, until later, but just be aware the middle of next week looks pretty active. So let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, March 7th. Pretty good trough over the eastern states and evidence of another surface front approaching, but we're still dry. And highs would still be in the low 60s out there toward the end of next week for most spots. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean has come down a little bit. It's about 1.5 inches between now and the 13th of March. We think the warmest day of the next 10 days will be today. Look at that, 77. I'll have to dig into the record book. That might be close to record levels. Probably is. Then 60s through Saturday. Then notice the cooler air on Sunday, the high dropping back in the 50s for one day. But then we bounce back with low 70s by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And the latest long-range guidance. This is the 8 to 14-day outlook. This is for March 5th through March 11th. Temperatures here near average. We've had some wildfires in the state for the past couple of days, especially up in the northeastern part of the state. This is one that flared yesterday afternoon in northern Etowah County, west of Piedmont, north of Jacksonville, south of Knighton's Crossroads. This would be west of Alabama Highway 21, south of U.S. Highway 278, and there were actually mandatory evacuations in some spots of northern Calhoun County late yesterday for this wildfire. Most everybody was allowed to return home, and the last update I saw is of early this morning. The wildfire was about 65% contained. And, of course, firefighters are there. Folks from the Alabama Forestry Commission are there, but we've had that. We had another one Monday night near Glencoe in that same area. And to make it confusing, on top of the wildfires, we have had prescribed burns that are totally controlled that had nothing to do with that. But again, that's northeast Alabama's northern Calhoun County. Hey, 10 years ago today, we had snow on the ground, a big blanket of snow. Today, some folks may be touching 80. 10 years ago, we had that. It's the old Alabama weather smorgasbord. This was a really big snow. Parts of North Alabama had 1 foot of snow on the ground. Some of the heaviest snow with this event 10 years ago was near Guin in Marion County. They had 13 inches. And the snow came down on the 25th of February, and of course it stayed down for several days. But that's another reminder, anything goes here. So today, got a 3-for-1 special. I'm going to start the day at Ardent Preschool in Greystone, the little ones. Then I'm going to be speaking to a class at Hunter Street Baptist Church. This is an ESL class, and it's very important for our friends that speak Spanish to understand severe storms and how to get information. Looking forward to that. And then this afternoon, early, we've got Inverness Elementary in Shelby County. Tomorrow, Winston County High School, Double Springs. Then a luncheon tomorrow to support the Tuscaloosa Angels, which is a really good ministry in West Alabama. Friday, going to be at Oxford Elementary School in Calhoun County, home of the Yellow Jackets. And Saturday, it's a book signing. Yeah, buddy, we're going to be in Hueytown, home of the Golden Gophers. We're going to be at the local coffee shop. That's on Allison Bonnet Memorial Drive. Saturday between 9:30 and 11:30. All those cool weather shirts, they're good. If you like these videos, you'll like these shirts. We'll, of course, have All You Can Do Is Pray. That's the book about April 27, 2011, the generational tornado outbreak. We'll have Weathering Life, which is my story. And all our children's books, and those are outstanding. The Wonder of Thunder, Prepared Not Scared, Greendale Tornado, and much more. So Saturday, Hueytown. The Local, that's a cool coffee shop there, 9:30 until 11:30. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.